Greetings, welcome to another weekly vault video. I'm getting into it literally right now. I figured I'd save myself the trouble of cutting out one loading screen and just get into the game already, and I don't think I want either of these things. I already have a myth helmet with a socket, and this trinket isn't great, so I guess I just pick a socket right away. Yeah. Instant socket for the belt, it looks like. The luck had to run out sooner or later once more. I don't mind that too much. Although hopefully I don't get there's one single belt from the vault essentially that could actually be better than the crafted belt. Or there might be two belts, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's only like the myth version of this specific belt that's, I have a hero version of. This belt would be better on myth than this one. But the chances of getting it are pretty slim, I believe. Cruising right along as a do. Last week for me was it's kind of interesting. Maybe not really, but I ended up essentially doing all of my weekly chores or whatever you want to call my key shenanigans. I did all of that stuff. Essentially, I did everything on Monday. So I had a pretty busy day yesterday, but it was kind of worth it. I don't actually think I want that, though. This is going to be the first week where I just go all sockets on all my characters. It very well might be. It's so bad, because at least I do have, like, this belt, which is, like, very good, and I was, like, wanting to kind of socket it anyway. So. Not too upset with that. Like, both my warrior and my paladin have had insane luck with not getting, like necessarily having to pick sockets every week. So, I actually had, like, a pretty decent, like, balance of, like, maybe a socket every month or so. I believe my Death Knight and my Druid only did one anything this last week. Interesting, actually. I'll definitely take Myth Avoidance Hands. Although I kind of like my current gloves. Just because it's, like, mastery heavy and haste. But I will definitely take, like, a free avoidance upgrade, and maybe just, like, I could swap out another, like, I think the chest. Yeah, the chest kind of sucks. I just don't think I have another chest. I can craft one, of course. I just need to do, like, 2 keys on this character, which is no problem at all. So I could fix that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just moving right along. It's a vault video, not a talk video. Not always. Some of the time. Or at the very least, I should say. I usually save some of the talking towards the end. I always do well, I don't always, but most of the time I typically do a weekly recap thing. And man, if only I hadn't done LFR on this character, and this had been, like, a heroic clear, it would be like, man, that would be a pretty tough choice between a stone scale and rage heart. I will definitely take the stone scale, because my druid is one of the tanks of mine that sometimes I just fall over because, it just happens. But one thing I did do last week, or I should say yesterday, I actually went and, like, I actually got, like, my crafted gear kind of, like, sorted out. I kind of had stuff on, like, wrong slots. Wasn't taking, like, full advantage of some pieces I had, So I kind of fixed my gear up, and I got myself, like, 10 eye level, I think, compared to, like, last week's video. So not too shabby. Like, this character and my hunter got, like, big eye level upgrades between last week and today. And a stone scale is, I will happily take that over this LFR Serpent Coil Idol. Good little upgrade, that. I'll happily take that for tanking. Because I don't like just falling over as a tank. It's not fun. It is funny, though. that even though since I essentially did all of my weekly stuff, since I did pretty much everything yesterday, what everything that I did was is pretty fresh in my mind still. So essentially, I think the only tank of mine that had like an actual like tanking related death on my end, it was literally I think myself on my warrior, which I would say is, you know, like between my paladin and my warrior, definitely my best geared. And yes, 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 I will take that. I just got these last week, but I will definitely take a leech. Like I would bet the ones I'm currently wearing, these ones are maybe better for damage, but these ones might be better just overall, like some free leech and stuff. I'll have to figure that out. 12% leech. I'll figure that out. I'll also figure out what my cat needs really fast. That's figured out. Poker time. I was having a good amount of. I actually think I healed all of my keys last week on this character, and wow, that's kind of lame. Two shoulders. I suppose I may as well just save myself a trip to the. Do I save myself aspect crest or save myself a trip to the catalyst thing? I guess go for the higher eye level is probably the smarter idea because I have 6 charges anyway. It's not like I'm hurting for charges. But yeah, I healed I believe all of my keys last week. Like this is the only character of mine I pretty much did earlier on in the week as far as all my chores. So I can't remember if I did like an augment key or not, but I'm pretty sure I did them all as Prez, and they were. I actually really enjoy playing Prez. I like during season one, I did heal on like both this character and my druid, and like in a lot of keys. Not like doing like super high ones, but like just enough to get like the good vault and have fun, etc. And I definitely missed playing Prez because I didn't play it at all, or at least I don't remember playing it very much last season. So it's kind of nice to get back into it. I think Prez might be like I still have like fond memories of playing like Mistweaver Monk back in Legion and BFA, but Preservation Evoker is still pretty fun for me as a healer. I would definitely say it's probably like my second favorite healer for sure right now. Watch this give me a bow now that I finally like went and crafted myself a good bow. Okay, good. I'll take. I mean, maybe not necessarily a good cloak, but I'll take a cloak because I didn't craft a cloak yet. This is all LFR pieces. Like I did LFR on a lot of my characters last week because I was finally like I want to get the stupid helm enchant on people because a lot of my alts happen to. I happen to have a lot of myth helmets already on a bunch of my characters, so it's like I may as well get like a decent little like 1 or 2% whatever gain that it gives. Definitely like a nice little survivability upgrade, I suppose, getting this verse mastery cloak. And like I did a bunch of crafting yesterday. Like this character, my druid, like got big uppies. Got myself a bow with a blue silk lining. I did myself a ring with blue silk lining as well, even though like my neck and my ring are both like lower eye level. I didn't have enough aspects to get them up to 486, but it's still better than I had like a blue ring and a 447 whelpling crafted neck, so it was like a decent little bit of upgrades I got. I have one more vault, I guess. I was gonna actually not open this on the video, but I may as well just do it. I played my other warrior, my second warrior this week because I was I'm kind of in like the start to get transmog mode. So I essentially just did like a full LFR clear and I did like low level keys. I'm just trying to, you know, get myself some LFR appearances. So I want to it's like about that time of the patch just like start working on my all my sets I want to fill out. I did a decent amount of week like work. I think I only had like 2 LFR pieces and, 4 normal, etc. And like my other warrior can get these ones, right? It's just a matter of probably catalyzing something I have in my bank already for those two. slots, but this character can get the LFR pieces pretty easily, I bet. In fact, oh, those are champion. That's not what I want. Like it's purely for the Mog. Legs would be useful for this slot only, I guess. 2 helmets and legs. Yeah, I think I just picked the legs then. That's like, but you have like a good, you have like the super very rare neck. It's LFR, but still avoidance ring, socketed helmet, and you're gonna go with just legs. It's like, yep, for this character I will, because it's just for the transmog. So I will indeed do that. Because I've come around on this tier set. I didn't like it at first when I first saw like this set's appearance. Like I do think that like the mythic set was like cool, like out of the gate. But I mean, I still thought like this set kind of looked a little funny. But I've kind of come around to appreciate it. Like I'm not sure I'd ever like actually like transmog into it, to be honest. But it's still like I still would just definitely want to collect it all. And it's like I may as well get like a jump start on doing some of this stuff before season 4 starts, I suppose. But anyways, that's definitely my last vault right there. So I guess I'll go ahead and let you guys go for vault content. And as far as like weekly recap for me goes, it's you know, another week in the life. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this last week, but I haven't been doing as much YouTube stuff recently just because like I haven't necessarily had like I haven't been streaming as much recently, and I've just like whenever I have gone back to look for clips, I haven't been able to find stuff that I'm happy with actually posting on YouTube. So like it's been like another week, and I could probably start to go back and maybe there was something from like 2 weeks ago that maybe I haven't looked at again that maybe I'll appreciate now that it's kind of been like a little bit longer. So I don't know. I want to get back to like my usual like schedule here, but it's been challenging. I won't lie. Uh, so I do kind of miss doing some of the editing work. I've made my editing life very easy the last 2 weeks or so. Also, I did realize or I knew that this week is going to be the four mythic dungeons for a heroic piece. I will try to like I'll do my usual thing. I'll try to get all my characters their 4 runs in to get the thing, and I'll pop it open for next week's video, or at least like for actually don't even really have to open it on my warrior or my paladin, like not necessarily for the video or even for the week, but I'll make sure I'll next week will be pretty good. There'll be a lot of choices. Let's say that. Raven guarantee on that. Well, I suppose this might be a thing for me in the edit to either get rid of or I'll keep in. I guess it's going to be hard to say, but I have I think I already have the title for this week's vault video in mind already. Usually I come up with it like after I get the vaults and I kind of think about like what dropped in it and like I'll think about it afterward. But this is one of the weeks where I'll like definitely I think I came up with the name of the video already in that because I spent a lot of last week not really playing WoW. I spent the majority of last week not playing WoW. I did raid and stuff all over the weekend and last week, um, but for the most part, I spent the majority of last week sleeping during like prime time gaming hours. So I was thinking about calling this video "Sleeping Beauty" or something. Or like it'd be something to do with that, or like a Valentine's Day thing, but I can't really come up with anything for that besides like my pink shirt I'm wearing with the power couple milk and cookie on it. So I don't know. It's probably keep that bit in. Probably just call it Sleeping Beauty. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think that's it actually for me. I will let myself and everyone else go for another week. I will catch everyone next week. Good luck with your vaults and things. Goodbye from Raven, because putting her on the bed once more. Have a great week. Have a great day.